balls are cold.
I hope you're ready, babe.
Me too. Someone don't want to share the space. Okay, I see you.
What?
25, 30 in the black smoke.
I bet that's all. I've been did that.
I ain't seen it.
Well, that's because you didn't watch my remarkable video.
Oh.
You don't support me.
Are you serious right now? What? Are you crazy?
Oh man. Sweetie.
Hmm? Yes.
I think we're live.
Are we?
Yeah, I don't know how much of this nonsense
Let me
that
see.
are
Let me see.
I don't know how much of this nonsense that was heard, you know.
We didn't say nothing.
Oh, good, because I thought I was talking about the last time that I decided to go run nude through the forest.
Oh. And how did that work out for you?
It didn't work out at all.
You didn't like it? Did you get a twig somewhere?
Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa,
Did
whoa.
scratch your leg or something like that?
Hey, that's out of bounds.
I'm just asking, did a twig scratch you or something?
No, sweetie.
These are good questions. Very good questions, okay, sir? That's all I'm saying. Black smoke.
Oh, good. All right, guys. Welcome everybody to Tech Trapper Live.
Hi.
Hey, I did it again. At the same time, both of us appeared out of the black smoke that said 2530 Media. How you guys doing on this Wednesday night? 2530 Media times Dominique Unscripted.
Hey.
Here for another Tech Trapper Live show. I gotta fix my camera. So, sweetie, what's going on there?
Nothing much, you know. It's been a chill day. Me and the pooch, you know.
So, how was your day?
We did our customary, you know, walk around the block. We did our playing outside with a ball. That's one of her favorite things to do. Well, hi, Brian from Vancouver.
Brian from Vancouver, what's
And Sharon,
going on?
hello.
What's going on, Sharon? How you doing?
Thanks for joining us.
Glad you guys can make it to Tech Trapper Live. Hey, Brian from Vancouver. Is it cold in Vancouver? I'm assuming it is. It's Vancouver. Every time I hear like Vancouver, Toronto, anything like Detroit, anything that is that far north from Texas, I feel like it's always cold.
Always.
So we got a nice little show for you guys. We're going to talk about a little bit of e-ink, some note taking. I really want to know what makes an e-ink tablet a good note taker. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. We're going to talk about a little bit of the Apple event as well. This MacBook Neo. I'm so excited about this thing. It looks awesome. MacBook Neo. So we're going to talk about that a little bit too. And we're going to open up the
Okay.
waiting for the remove.
Okay,
That's what's up. You're gonna love. Hey, wait, let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me fix my microphone. Let me tell you something.
This dude and his remove.
You are going to love the remove. When I tell you you're gonna love it, it's great for your focused note taking, brainstorming type functions. And I'm gonna talk about how I used it today a little later. The color is awesome on it. Of course, Remarkable has a little bit of flash, but hey, it's not that bad. And no matter what some of these content creators and reviewers tell you, don't believe the narrative of Remarkable's too limited. Okay? Don't believe it.
Don't believe it.
Nah, but real talk, it's a good device. I think you're gonna enjoy it. Um, my experience with the Move is what changed my opinion of Remarkable, and I'm so excited that I gave it a try. So yeah.
See, Brian says we're close to Seattle in temperatures, just lots of rain.
Oh, I love Seattle, and I didn't know you were close to Seattle. I didn't know that. I
Mm-mm.
guess I should know that, but I might have skipped that class, geography. Yeah.
I love the Scribe. Scribe is my friend.
I love the Scribe. So, how was your experience with note taking with the Scribe? Because if you enjoyed taking notes with the Scribe and you just wanted something that brought a little bit more, I think the Scribe is a good note taker, and I'm gonna get into that in a little while. I just think that the Remarkable platform is going to give you a little bit more flexibility when it comes to organization and moving about the tablet. Although, um, I think this new workspace on the 2025 release Scribe, I think that's pretty good, and I think that kind of solves a little bit of that problem. I think we're gonna order ours. We're gonna place our order probably a couple of days here. You know, we have to be adults,
Yeah,
and I think we've
adults.
I think our adulting is over. So I think we have the now we can order. Plus, you wanted the fig. We had to wait for the fig.
Definitely wanted the fig. Because I'm a colorful kind of person. I love color. So there's that.
So before we hop into some Ink and tech talk, your boy went to the pen store, Drungles, my favorite pen store here in Houston. And last live I talked about it's ironic or crazy that I just got into fountain pens a little while ago after I'd stopped using paper, which I use paper at work from time to time. But I had a suggestion inside the comments
Sure.
to one of my to the last live. What they say,
To us.
sweetie?
Sharon says she needed more organization in addition to a smaller footprint.
Yep, you're definitely gonna get that with the remarkable Paper Pro Move. I like the organization on the Move um, because everything is in one place. I like the organization. You can set up your organization however you want to with the Move. You can save, you can store EPUBs, PDFs, your notes, all of that stuff, documents, everything within one folder. And I really like how you can just add notes to your PDF. So let's say if you bring a PDF over as just a PDF or an EPUB over as just an EPUB, you can throw a note page wherever you want to, tag it, and now it's going to not only be a part of that table of contents, you're also going to be able to tag, all of your information to be able to search it with the handwriting search as well if you pay for Connect. And then, the the um the web app is in beta, and that web app now will allow you to take a file. I did it today at work, actually. A couple of PDFs that I just sent over to the Move and the Remarkable 2 directly as no files, and that works great.
Hi, Robert.
What's going on, Robert? So I think yes, the Move will give you that added layer of organization, and it's also going to be a smaller footprint. Yep, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so last live. Um,
Mm. She says she do hope that Remarkable adds Kindle at some point.
That's the only downside. That's the only negative that I really can say right now about Remarkable is the lack of the Kindle app, or Kindle might not be a thing. The other third party app, like if Kindle was on Remarkable, I would buy Sweetie a Remarkable 2 or a Remarkable Paper Pro because she would use it.
I
She would,
would.
because I think everything else about Remarkable is great for her in her use case. It doesn't bother me because I really enjoy using my Kindle Paperwhite signature to read. So I don't. I it doesn't matter even if I had even if it did have the Kindle on it, I still would use my Paperwhite. So last live, Jennifer, she left a comment about her love for fountain pens, and she told me to check out Noodlers. So Noodlers makes um an ink. It's Sunset Orange. Well, Jennifer, I went over to my favorite pen store here in Houston, Texas,
Yes, you did.
called Drungles, and I have some good news and some bad news. I found the Noodlers ink. Bad news is they didn't have Sunset Orange. But the good news is they still have Sunset Orange. It's just a different name. What is this called?
Southwest or something, right?
This is called even this is small.
Let me see. Toss me the box.
Yeah, toss the box.
It fell on the floor.
So they it's not called. They renamed it.
It is called
It is called.
Noodlers. Oh, I was right. Noodlers Southwest. Sir, somebody.
So this is the.
Sunset. Southwest Sunset.
It's called Southwest Sunset now.
Yeah.
So you told me to check out the Sunset Orange. I went in. I said, "Hey, I need to find the Noodlers Sunset Orange," and they said, "This is it. It's Southwest Orange." So I'm going to, after the live, load this up in one of my fountain pens, and I'm gonna check it out. I actually got a new pen today too. I don't think I'm gonna put it in this pen,
I got a pen.
but I definitely got a new pen today.
I did too.
I don't even know the name of the pen.
Do you see my little pen? Ain't it cute?
You showing them your pen, sweetie?
I'm here.
What the? Oh, I'm like, I thought that was a razor blade.
Huh?
It's not. It's like a little It's like a little wrench. So I got a new fountain pen today. This is gonna be it. Look at that. Isn't that so nice? So I'm excited to use this one. It's a medium nib. That's the nib. Can't wait to give this a try. So please don't pay no attention to my hands. They're horrible. So after the live, I'm gonna check this out, do a little bit of writing on some paper. Cause I still write on paper from time to time.
Is that the one I like?
It's the color you picked.
Okay, yeah, I like
Kind
that.
of like a burnt orange.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Sweetie won't. She won't take her pens to. She won't take any of my pens to work. I let her take one of the Kuwait's to work last week.
Of course she ink. Okay, y'all. First of all, this is why. His pens are expensive to me. They're not. This pen was like $2. Okay. I tend to be forgetful. And sometimes I lose things and it stresses me out. It stressed me out so bad to have that pen with me on my last trip. I was doing this because this is where I kept it in my shirt here, in my pocket. I would do this all day, and then when I got to my room, I checked it to make sure it was still, where was it? It was stressful. I couldn't wait to get back home and give him that pen.
It was that
My
stressful?
nerves was on fire.
It was that stressful.
Yes.
No, it's not that pen she ink, but I forgot the name of it. I gotta look on the box. I don't see when I go in the store. I don't really like go for the brands because the like the Mont Blancs I want, I can't afford them.
What's a twist B?
It's a pen. I've seen them on Amazon. I haven't seen one like in the store, but they have this kind of like build, kind of like clear build as well. It's a couple of Mont Blancs I want. The Mont Blanc that I want that's in the store is like $3,500, and I don't think I would ever spend that much money. I think the most I will ever spend on a pen is gonna be like maybe 120, and even that I don't want to spend 120 on a pen.
Of course, it's orange. She ink. Anything else would be uncivilized. You know, I love orange. Orange is
Oh,
my juice.
and
Um, and that was Sharon who asked what kind of pen it was.
oh, I gotta look, Sharon. This this is my emerald green.
Jade.
I'm sorry, jade green. Same thing. Jade green ink. So I got this for my Lamy. It's like a forest Lamy. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. I need another pen box too, by the way.
So what you're saying is you want me to get you another pen box? Then you need like 3, 4 rolls for your pens.
I wasn't saying that, but
A Lamy 2000. Robert said he has a Lamy 2000 that he uses daily.
I saw those, Robert. Those are nice. I'm gonna get one. I haven't gotten one yet. I think I'm gonna put my I'm gonna put my green ink either in this Lamy, it's like the mint color Lamy, or where's the other one? There's like a forest. There's like
Sharon says she has pens in the 200 range.
That's not hard
It's
to
a
do,
bad.
man. That's not hard to do.
Oh my gosh.
So you know what, Sharon? I want the pilot. What is it called? It's called the. It's called the. I forgot the name of this pilot, but it's a fountain pen, but it's like a push pen. Vanishing Point. I want the pilot Vanishing Point. That thing is like $900, and it's so nice. I want it, but I don't think I'm gonna buy it. But anyway, how you guys doing tonight? Let's talk about
OneNote.
so you use OneNote when you're taking notes. And so yeah, so we'll
It
hop into
brings
that.
you right into your topic, babe.
We'll hop into the note taking topic. So yeah, I had a conversation in Discord last night, and we were just talking about the Remarkable platform. If you guys are familiar with Dave over at Tablet Tech, he put out a great video that released yesterday, and he just was talking about why he keeps going back to the Remarkable platform, and he gave a couple of reasons why he likes the Remarkable platform. So go check that out. But that sparked the conversation just about the Remarkable platform, in a whole. I think I made a comment. I said that I wish some content creators would not push the narrative of Remarkable being limited, which I get it. A lot of this is going to be subjective. So I respect people's opinions. To some people, certain platforms are going to be limited. Other platforms are going to be confusing and everything in between. So I'm not dismissing anyone's opinion. I just wish sometimes we as content creators, I'm pretty sure I've done it as well, that when we're reviewing this stuff and we have our bias in, that we try to remove as much as we can. Because something that I don't like might work for somebody else. So I say all that to say, I don't think the Remarkable is pretty limited. Like, I think one of the things I like about the Remarkable platform is that I can really get focused work done. Some focused note taking, writing, whatever it is I'm doing with that tablet. I can kind of get it done without distractions. I noticed, and I kind of noticed this, and it's kind of one of the reasons why I probably pivoted from books a little bit to Remarkable. And it was my experience with the Pen Star eNote. It's just, I was just writing, I was just creating, I was just learning using that tablet. A lot of it was because I wasn't distracted with some of the tools that books provides, trying to use those to be productive. And so I hear a lot the Kindle Scribe is not a good note taker. It's not a good writer. I hear that Remarkable is limited as a note taker. You hear that Supernote is the best note taker with the best organization, and books is next. And then, you can throw iFly Tech in there, AI paper platform, everything in between. And I asked myself today as I was taking notes in this training and using, the tablet, the Remarkable 2, what makes an e-ink tablet a good note taker? What you got, sweetie?
I'm looking at the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Young sir, what's going on? It said I ain't seen where y'all faces. What you don't
Oh, do we have a troll?
know?
Oh, okay.
That that is a hope. Uh
Oh, ha 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 ha. Yeah. So
so don't confuse us, Hope. Don't confuse me like that. Don't I'm sitting here lost. Okay? Don't
yeah,
do that.
I was just wondering, like, what makes an e-ink tablet like a good note-taking device? Is it a certain amount of tools? Is it maybe focused note-taking and learning? Um, so sweetie, like when it comes to you and what you do with your e-ink tablets,
Yes.
um, what what do you use? What's good? Like, what kind of tools do you need?
I'm very simple. I'm very simple with my note taking, mainly because I don't do too much. So long as I have a folder, subfolder kind of aspect, I'm good. A very simple template with lines, I I'm okay with that because I more so use mine as a reader. So when it comes to notes and writing, long as essentially I have the folder, subfolder, I'm good.
Mm,
So that's why Scribe works for me. Can y'all hear Harlow snoring?
I can. I'm pretty sure if I can, they can. You guys let us know in the chat. Chime in what makes something a good note taker for you as well. So, like I noticed today when I was in my meeting or my training taking notes, I was able to send over some PDFs, take notes, make separate folders that I needed to make for those different subjects that we were talking about. So I had different subject matter. I was able to organize with notebooks. I was able to bring documents over, add them, and incorporate them into my notes, organize it with tags, and just have a good note taking experience. Kind of focused. I wasn't worried about finding tools to use. Everything I needed was there, and I was just trying to figure out from what I was doing on the Remarkable 2, what what does the Kindle Scribe not have? What would the Kindle Scribe lack in that experience? And honestly, I couldn't think I couldn't think of I couldn't think of any tools that I didn't have at my I couldn't think of any tools that if I had the Scribe, I wouldn't be able to do the same thing, take the same type of accurate notes, bring over documents and do the same. Because I actually like using the Kindle Scribe to annotate on documents and PDFs. I like the Remarkable 2 to annotate on documents and PDFs. Like I hear people say the Remarkable platform isn't good at annotating on PDFs. Now, like I said, this is all subjective. It could be the type of documents that I'm annotating on. So that could be one thing. I just need simple annotations, highlights, write notes on the page, be able to insert a page behind that to continue to take notes. That's all I need, honestly, when it comes to annotating on a PDF document. Now, I like doing that with the Kindle Scribe because I can add notes into the document. I can write on top of the document, and I can have those categories of my annotations that I can pull up and I can export it out if I need to. So I get a little confused when people say that the Kindle Scribe platform is not a good note taker. What what is it lacking that doesn't make it a good note taker?
So,
Same thing with Remarkable. What does Remarkable lack that makes it so limited in that department as well? What do you guys believe?
so Brian says he's been using the iPad Air with the OneNote app. Then Sharon says I looked at several e-ink devices and learning curve was too steep for what I
Mm.
need. That that's why I like my Scribe.
And see,
Simplicity.
I think when we talk about reviewers and how they look at e-ink, a lot of your reviewers are going to be power users. So a lot of us are power users. We're digging deep into these tablets, probably more than just your casual user will. and then we'll get used to using the books, using a Supernote, using something that might have a little bit more complex UI, and then we say, "Oh, Scribe's limited, Remarkable's limited," and we kind of forget that. I honestly think the average casual user is using it as a paper replacement. Simple note. Like when I say simple notes, I'm not saying simple notes like that. I'm saying like I need a paper replacement. I need a place to bring over PDFs and documents. I need a place to take notes, and I want to be able to organize all this stuff in one place. Like myself, eliminate walking around with 5 and 6 different notepads and legal pads. Have it all in one digital tablet. I think that's what the majority of people who use e-ink really want to do. We don't really care about building an outline, using all these intricate links and split screen and all this other stuff. Can I get my documents here? Can I take notes? Can I use it how I would normally traditionally use an analog workflow with my document and my notebook? And I think we get lost in that. And I can see that too, because people say books UI is confusing. It's a lot to books as UI. To me, it's not confusing, but that's also when I got the books tablet, I dove into it. I spent about a day or two just to learn where everything was and then set it up how I wanted to use it. Now, once I set it up to how I needed to use it and what's most comfortable for me, then it's simple. It's like, muscle memory. But before I did that, I could see it being a little confusing. Supernote has a learning curve as well. Not as steep as books, but Supernote definitely has a learning curve as well. So I could see somebody wanting something that they could just open up and use.
Okay. Well, she says it's the lack of tables of content, and I need a reader and linking. But Sharon says she wants to migrate her commonplace journal and other journals to the
Yes.
remove. Aaron is very big right now on commonplace
I
journaling.
am very big on commonplace journals. And I understand exactly what you're saying, She Ink. That was one of the things that I was nervous about when I got the Remarkable 2.
So that's Sharon with the wait a minute, who are you addressing?
She Ink.
Okay.
Sharon is moving her commonplace
Yes.
journals to the
Okay.
move, and I think that's gonna work good. But like She Ink said, for her, she needs the reader, she needs links, and she needs the table of content.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one thing that I thought I was gonna miss out on was the links in the table of content, right? Um, but with Remarkable, I really don't need the I don't need the links because I can throw a document inside. When I have a document on the tablet, I can just throw a note in the middle of the document, and then I can tag both my document and my notes for whatever that subject matter is, so I can easily come back to it and navigate to it. Plus, I have the a quick access swipe down at the top where you can have your recents and favorites. So if it's something I want to quickly navigate back and forth between, I'll have it as my favorite, or I'll just go grab the recent. So that workflow in itself eliminated the need, at least for me, for links and the table of contents. But I would say if Remarkable added a table of content, I would be excited about that. Now the commonplace journal, I started on books. I started it on books because of how I thought I was going to actually use the commonplace journal. I thought I was going to be bringing a lot of information on the tablet. I wanted to copy and paste a lot of things, throw it in my commonplace journal. But once I actually started writing in it, it's really just a lot of me writing down thoughts. So I might use push read to push the article on or push some information to the actual tablet, and I'll get in split screen. But I'm not doing as much copy and pasting as I thought I would. I'm not doing as much linking as I thought I would with the commonplace journal. I'm really just kind of writing my thoughts and observations down, and just cataloging it with the table of contents and tags. So I could definitely do my commonplace journal on Remarkable with ease because I would just use tags. I don't really need a lot of linking and the outline or table of contents. Plus, you can just throw the PDF, in the middle of the journal if you want to. So, what is the what is the
Brian says, what do you think of AI going to be integrated in note taking apps?
See, I don't know if I want AI to analyze my notes. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't know if I want AI to analyze my personal notes. I don't mind, like, I use the AI Paper Mini meeting notes to analyze those meeting notes. If I'm in a meeting, take some meeting minutes or whatever, I'll let the AI Paper Mini analyze those notes, put together like a summary so I can email it out. Or I actually use Notebook LM if I have a couple of pages of notes. I'll throw those notes into Notebook LM to get a summary of those notes. So I don't mind using AI to summarize and analyze my work notes or works for productivity, things like that. But when it comes to like my personal journaling or just personal information, I don't know if I want AI analyzing that and telling me how psycho I am, or
Sharon says she uses Readwise attached to my Kindle and want to grab some notes. I use Readwise attached to my Kindle and want to grab some quotes. Right now, I am longhand writing mostly to use my pens.
I've seen Rewise. I've never used it though. Do you use Rewise on the Kindle, babe?
That's the thing.
It's there.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
It's there.
I'm definitely gonna have to look into that because I have to start taking better notes with my books. So when I talk about them on my podcast, I have better, thinking, better structure. So I have to do better. So I guess I can try out this Readwise so I can pull some of those quotes that I really like and phrases of things that's going on. I'm going to do that with this next book I'm reading.
Hmm.
Thanks.
Thanks. I've seen Rewise. I see Readwise, but I've never played with it, dabble with it. Um, but yeah, I was just trying to figure out what qualifies something as a good note taker and what what isn't.
But I
And
guess that also depends on the user.
it does. It definitely is subjective, and it definitely depends on the user and what they want to do, especially like organization wise. So some people might want to build a table of contents or use like super notes, headers, and keywords, phrases as they take notes. I asked myself as well, like if I would have had my 10.3 of the Note App 4C with me today, would I have been able to take better notes? And for me, the answer was no. I think I still would have had the same workflow with my note taking. If I would have had either one of those tablets, I still would have had the same workflow. I use I use the table of contents and the links a lot if I'm doing something like productive task. So if I'm just working on a task at work with that e-ink tablet as my companion to my computer and I'm working on it, that's when I kind of use a lot of the table of contents and links. But I guess I've also realized that a lot of the stuff that I was doing with books when it comes to organizing and formatting work, I still was moving that information off tablet to a computer to finalize it to make a final draft. So a lot of that stuff I just do on a computer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll write it out. I'll brainstorm. I'll write the information out. So I'll structure the information on my tablet, but I'll just go ahead and once I have it structured and how I want it, I'll just go ahead and kind of build the system on the computer because it's just easier. It's some of the stuff I was doing with books and some of the stuff you could probably do with a books or a Supernote or a iFlyTech or AI paper. It's just easier and faster to do it on a computer or a laptop or even an iPad. Speaking of iPad, I've been using my M4 11-inch iPad Pro to I've been using a journal. I've been using Apple Journals a little bit, and it's cool. The writing is slick, slippery as hell, but if I was to put like a paper like screen protector on it, it would
Mm-hmm.
make that writing experience better. Because it's not a bad writing experience. Like
Yeah.
there's no the pen latency. It's pretty good. There's no lag. Like the pen performs great. I like the pen options. I like the note taking options. It really performs great, and I like the fact that I'm putting images within the journal. Now I don't use the journal that much. I kind of really just started using it to play around with it to see if it was good, and I actually like using it. So you can throw, you know, video in there from your library. You can throw pictures in there. I would use it a lot for travel. That's probably what I would use as a travel journal because I can just throw information from my travels and um, what do you call it? Experiences. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I would use it for. It seems pretty cool. I wouldn't want to write on the iPad because, like, right now I'm finna use the iPad to talk about this new MacBook, and it's just bright in the dark. It's so bright in the dark right now. E-ink is better for my eyes.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I think really, of course, it's all subjective, but I don't think that there is a bad. If the writing is good, like the writing experience is good, it's really not a. I don't think there is a such thing as a bad e-ink tablet when it comes to note taking and writing. But again, I do know it's all subjective, and I respect people's opinions. If you're not using your opinion and trying to make it fact, what you got?
I did not know. I wasn't expecting this. Although I like my pen.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting it to be this burnt orangey, sienna kind of color. I thought it was just gonna be a regular black pen.
Oh, the ink is that color.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm very pleasantly surprised.
that's Oh, I also got some. I like the Uniball pens, and that's a Uniball pen Sweetie has. And then I got this one here.
Is it?
Yeah, this is my second Shorty Uniball pen.
It don't say that.
Trust me, it is. So I got this one like a week or so ago. So now I have two of them, and then I grabbed this one too. Now I just need the Uniball Zento. Uniball Zento. Yes.
Did you see that Robert said he has several vanishing point pens?
Robert, I'm so jealous, and you're so wealthy.
You didn't see, I guess I should have pointed that out earlier. Yeah, we were talking about he has several of the vanishing points.
So, Robert, how do you like the vanishing points, and do you think they're worth the price tag? How do you like the vanishing points, and do you think they're worth the price tag? Because when I walked in that store and I saw the vanishing point before I knew how much it cost, I was like, "Hey, I want to get that. How much does it cost?" And then she told me it was like 8 something, and I was like, "Never mind. Show me the $60 ones."
What's sold out everywhere?
Which one? The Uniball? Oh no, these Uniballs are sold out. Who said they're sold out everywhere? Who's that?
Sharon says they're sold out everywhere.
What's sold out everywhere?
She says she loves the Uniball. Uniball.
Yes, the
Sharon
Uniball is
says
very
they're
well.
sold out everywhere, and he says not the really expensive ones.
Oh, because that vanishing point I saw in the vanishing point that I found in Drungles was like 870 something. I have like a Mont Blanc clone, and it writes good, and I only paid $30 for it.
Sharon says hers costs $175.
Wait. They must have tiers of vanishing points.
Maybe.
Let me.
Did you look into it?
I'm gonna check into this now. But and this is the other piece. So the pen store that I go to is really a high end pen store in the middle. So if anyone out here is familiar with Houston, what?
She said, bro, when Aaron be talking, he don't sound gray. Every time I see him, he mess me up. He sound 35.
I sound 35. Hey man, you know what I'm talking about? I need to man, nah, I'm gonna keep my gray out. You know what I'm talking about?
She said yes, there are tiers to this.
Yeah, okay, because the tier I saw, because the pen store I go to in Houston, it's in the Rice Village area. So
She said the limited edition Uniball.
well, you know what? This is a very bougie. It's nice though. So
It
it's
is
a nice
very bougie
establishment,
store.
but
It's
it is a
very
very bougie, sedity store.
Yes.
But they're great people in there. They like to see me coming because I spend a lot of money on pens in there.
They say welcome back. Glad to see you back. This is what they said when we came in the store today because I usually don't go in.
Mm-mm.
Glad to see you back.
I'm telling you
We
guys.
missed you.
Look. This Kawaii that I put together with the crystal nib. I can't tell you guys how much it costs because Sweetie's in the room right now. So I really can't tell you how much it costs to put this pen together. It didn't cost that much.
You gonna say that right now?
No, if I'm telling the truth, the EMR base for Kawaii, now they sold it to me for $60. The base, and of course the pen itself, this blue jean colorway ran me about 60. And then the clip only cost $5. Now, the crystal nib from Rod over at Rants About Tech is going to run you $49. But I can't find this EMR base for Kawaii anywhere online under $100. I don't know why the Kawaii base is $99.99, but I can't find it anywhere under $100 except for Drongles. So I also think that they had been sitting in the drawer for months, and I was the only one buying them.
So they
I bought two. They only had two, and I was the only one bought because I literally bought one, and then no, I bought three. I bought three because I sent Rod one. So I bought all three of them, and the time between the last one I bought and then this one was like 6 months. So I think I'm the only one that was buying them. And I think when I go back in there and tell them I need another one, I think I'm gonna get taxed. They're gonna probably charge me. Well, you know what? They might not tax.
They might not
because I spent so much money in there.
You come in there. You come in there.
But yeah, I said I'd say the pen store is in Rice Village. So if anybody is familiar with Houston, Drongles is a nice little pen store in Rice Village. It's family owned too, and there's some great people in there, but they have some super expensive pens in there. You can go in there and buy your Mont Blanc pens, stationaries, leather goods, watches, cufflinks. I saw some Mont Blanc cufflinks today.
They have the cufflinks.
I saw the Eink, but then they have a lot of different. I know they have like the Sailor ink and pens in there. They have some good high end pilots in there as well. They got some good stuff in there.
Of course, they have. She has the black AL Sport.
Oh, I have a bunch of black AL Sports because Lamy doesn't want to sell you the EMR base by itself. So if you're not buying a special edition color pen, you got to buy the black AL Sport. Hold on, guys. Entertain the masses, sweetie.
Entertain the masses. Hi, masses. This is a great thing that you have clothes on, babe. You can't show the people your goodness and mercies.
Can't show them my goodness and mercies, or mercies and goodness, or whatever you just called it. What?
All these cases. I'm sorry. It was supposed to be a secret between me and the masses. You wasn't supposed to hear.
I wasn't supposed to hear?
No. It was a secret. Just between us.
Sometimes I try to match my clothes, but a lot of times I only like have like a nice top on, and then I'll have on like some raggedy shorts. So look, this is my fake Mont Blanc clone I bought off of Amazon. Somebody on YouTube, I don't even remember the brand, but somebody was like, "This is just like Mont Blanc, and it's $30." And the lady who said it, she had like the Mont Blanc version of this pen. So I don't know. It writes good though. I probably should learn the name of my pens. I just know this is a Pilot foam pen, and it was like this was $30. It was cool. See, I like it. It's a medium nib.
It still amazes me. You love these pens now that you are all e-ink.
I've always loved pens though.
You know what? That's a true statement. That is true because you haven't been known to steal one of my very nice pens if I have one.
This is another Pilot pen. I like it. It's a Pilot foam pen as well. Medium nib. I like the medium nibs. And then I have the crimson red in one of my Lammies. Uh,
That now finally writes Crimson.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, Apple event. Let's talk about it right quick before we go. I'm excited about some stuff that came out within the Apple event. And the one thing that I'm really excited about is going to be this MacBook Neo. And this thing looks cool, man. So, it's supposed to be I guess it's lighter than the MacBook Air, but it seems like it has just as much power. Now, Jay, not the professional who really is a professional, he said it looked cool, but he was concerned about the amount of memory or RAM it has. I don't know. Jay is a computer guy. Like Jay and Mitchell in the Rant About Tech community, they're like these geniuses, right? And I'd be so excited about eating tablets, and then Mitchell would just come crush my dreams. Mitchell had just come crush my dreams and start telling me about all this stuff that you can't do with the tablet. And I'm like, Mitchell, this is awesome. But I don't know how to do it anyway. So I'm cool with, what it'll let me do. And then, Mitchell and Jay will start telling you about the security and how somebody can hack your e-ink tablet and what they can do with their tablets. And I'm like Jay is excited about this private server thing with Supernote. And I'm like, that's a cool story, bro. I'm happy you're excited, but I don't know nothing you're talking about. Will it save my notes? That's all I care about. But this MacBook Neo looks great. It's amazing. You know what really caught my attention though, Dominique?
What's that?
It comes in 4 different colors.
What are these colors?
I'm glad you asked, sweetie.
Please tell me. I am intrigued.
I know one is like a blue. One seems to be a pink that you'll never use.
You got that right. Just not a pink.
I'm interested in the citrus color.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a little yellow.
Okay.
That's the color I want. I want the citrus color. It has A18 Pro chip. Pretty sure it has their Apple Silicon. So it's a 13-inch liquid retina display. Up to 16 hours of battery life. That looks cool. Vibrant video, clear sound, 1080p FaceTime HD camera, 2 built-in microphones, dual side trimming speakers, built for AI. Everything's built for AI now.
Okay.
Mac OS, simple and intuitive. So yeah. Oh yeah, plus of course you can do all of your MacBook plus iPhone things in there, like, continuity camera, things like that. Oh, so it has a fingerprint lock or fingerprint thingy.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I suck at being a tech reviewer, honestly. I don't know how I got this many subs. Thank you guys for subbing to by the way. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I can pre-order it now. And it's like it's only $5.99. Well, hold on. Here they go with this from stuff.
From.
It's from $5.99. Okay, so this is the colors. We got silver.
Of course.
Blush. I think blush is like the pink.
The pink. Uh-huh.
Then we got citrus. Citrus is like a lemon color. Mm-hmm. That's the one I want. I want some citrus in my life. And then I got indigo. Indigo's cool too, but yeah. So if I'm pre-ordering this today, I want the citrus. I'm getting 256 gigabytes of storage. But I can upgrade to 512.
Of course you can. Of course you can.
So I want the 512. Then what else can I choose from? Keyboard, choose your language. Of course I want it to be English, US. Do I want to add a trade-in? No. I don't want to add a trade-in. What else they got here? Payment options. Select the one that works for you. Yeah, no, I'm paying straight cash, homie. Well, how much does it cost? Jesus, Apple. I got Apple TV already.
Oh, that's a thing you can add on?
Yeah, you can bundle it up. They give it to you free for a little while.
Of course they will.
Oh, see, that's not bad. So the storage I want is only $6.99. Oh, that's not bad at all. $6.99, huh?
I like how you say it's not bad at all.
I mean, do you want to see the prices of the MacBook Pro?
No, I don't. I do
Okay.
not. I do not, sir.
$6.99 is a lot better than $29.99.
Who, what now?
Exactly. Well, $2,999. Oh, this is nice. Let's see. I hope there are no fingerprints on my iPad. All right, chat. Check this out. It's citrus. Oh, it's definitely fingerprints on my iPad.
Yeah.
It's citrus.
That looks white to me.
It's citrus. Trust me.
Definitely looks white from here.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pre-order it though. I'm gonna wait because I'm not gonna pre-order it because I want it today. Like if I was to order it, I would want to go pick it up from the Apple Store in the morning. I love going to the Apple Store too. I like the fact that I can walk into the Apple Store, pick something up, just scan it with my phone and buy it and walk out, and not have to talk to anybody. I love that about Apple. I don't have to interact with one person. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So my case for my for my iPad, I didn't buy the Magic Keyboard like I should have bought. I got on Amazon and bought a third-party case because I was listening to someone say Apple accessories are too expensive, and they are expensive. And I was like, you know what? Why spend all this money on this Magic Keyboard when I can just buy a third-party one for a fraction of the price? And it worked good for about 4 months, and now my space bar on my keyboard for my iPad doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't?
It doesn't work anymore. Stop working. So I'm going to have to go buy me a Magic Keyboard. Or order another cheap third-party keyboard on Amazon. Probably be the latter. I can't afford Apple accessories and Scribe color softs in the same sitting. You want a smart tumbler for $79.99?
Why is it smart? What does it do?
I think
does it measure out the water? Or
I think it does. I think it can give you alerts to tell you to drink water to your phone and then tell you how much liquid you have left in your drink.
I don't need my tumbler judging me.
Oh yeah, and it also syncs to your Apple Watch too, sweetie.
I don't need my cup judging me because I didn't put water in it. I don't need that kind of, criticism in my life. Okay, from a cup.
I'm with Sharon. She said she'll never give up her pens. I won't either. It's taking everything in me not to buy a Moleskine though. I just want a Moleskine. It's a Sadiddy notebook. Just to jot down some Sadiddy notes.
Jeez Louise, you're so fancy. You're a fancy guy.
Yep. Hey, sweetie.
Yeah.
We've made that hour,
Oh, we have.
I've enjoyed our conversation with the chat crew tonight. We've had about
they've been lively.
They have. We've had 65 people come through and chat with us tonight.
That's what's up.
I want to thank Sharon and Robert and of course she Ink. She Ink.
Some Moleskine.
Yeah, Moleskine seems nice. I'm about one. She Ink. She Ink. We were supposed to have a video chat today.
Y'all were?
We were.
Oh, cause you're what's your face?
Yeah, we were.
She still has time.
It's late. She has.
I have to wake up and go to work in the morning.
I do have to take her to the airport at the crack of dawn.
This is a true statement.
She will get together tomorrow.
Yep.
Wait. Some old skins. So that's the other thing, Sharon. I have poor. I'm pull the mic closer. So, true fountain pen users and people who are in the know in this community of fountain pen writing. And I don't come in the fountain pen community because I do things outside the box, but they would frown upon the way I use my fountain pens Like I think you're supposed to use certain paper on fountain pens, and I don't. I be at work writing on just regular copy paper. Oh man, fill it out just forms with the fountain pen. My fountain pen etiquette is horrible.
Tomo River paper is good. What the heck is that?
I'm gonna try. You know what? I'm going to. I transitioned to digital writing, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on paper, and I probably would never spend a bunch of money on paper ever in life. But I'm going to go buy like some legit. I want to go buy some legit paper that's good.
Sharon says no with 3 exclamation points.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, Sharon, I am a heathen out here in these streets when it comes to fountain pens. I just be at work just signing documents and filling out forms with a
Oh, it's
fountain pen.
Japanese paper. Ooh.
Ooh. Look,
That's fancy.
I'm gonna buy some Sediti fountain pen paper once, and you know when you start doing that, it's not paper anymore; it's parchment, babe. It's parchment.
Yes.
It's textiles.
So fancy.
I'm gonna go in there and get a little fancy notebook once in my life, but
fancy.
I'll be out here just copy paper.
She said no. I could just see her face like.
Now I will admit though, if I spent a decent amount of money on a fountain pen, then I would definitely only use it on certain things.
That's true, Eink. You bought it to use it. Hey.
You know what? All right, this is the last thing about Eink, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I don't think that the Eink reviewers and Eink content creators gave, not all of them. I think 3 content creators actually gave the Mont Blanc a fair shot. I think Jeffrey Moss did when he was making videos. I think, what's the guy's name? Khalid? I forgot his name. He gave it a fair shot. And somebody else, and their name escapes me right now. But they gave the Mont Blanc a fair shot. If I get the opportunity to get my hands on a Mont Blanc tablet, I'm going to get one. I've been trying to find one on eBay for cheap, like somebody who spent the money and then they don't like it, but no one is selling this thing. Mont Blanc still wants you to pay $900 for the tablet, which when you look at it, it's really not. When you look at it, $900 or the 8 whatever it is for the Mont Blanc tablet is not bad when you look at the fact that they sell rollerball pens for $1,200. So
Robert says Voya.
Robert, I'm gonna say this as nice as I can. Voya's name did not escape me. I purposely did not add Voya's name to the Mont Blanc review of being fair and good. And I don't mean that in a nefarious way or bad way at all.
Sharon says that thing is too expensive.
Oh, no, it's definitely too expensive, Sharon. But you know why I want to check it out? Because I think the pen is cool. And I like the fact that your pen selections for the tablet are supposed to be replicas of their fountain pen nibs.
Oh, that's cool.
So they have like different fountain pen signature nibs or whatever, and you can choose between those fountain pen nibs.
My era.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's nothing bad. So I don't want to make it sound bad. I've already said too much. But yeah, it definitely was not Voya at all. Not here. Not on 2530 Media. And Voya does good reviews. I just think he made more of a mockery of the Mont Blanc because he kind of made it too. He went into it to jab at it, opposed to just reviewing the tablet and telling us it sucks because it's too expensive. But that's neither here nor there. You are correct. Yeah. No, it's definitely overpriced, but it's definitely overpriced. But if I just had money to burn, I definitely would buy a Mont Blanc tablet just to sit on my desk when people come over and
A
you know,
talking piece. It is
yes,
a talking piece.
because I like I said, the pen itself. So the style, and it's funny because the stylist when they came out with it, a couple of content creators were like bashing, oh, it's Mont Blanc. I thought it would be more substantial than this plastic pen. Like it's a resin pen. Mont Blanc has resin pens. Like one of their signature pen. Thanks,
Wow, thanks, Sharon.
thanks, Sharon. One of their signature pens is a resin pen. It's like $1,200. So it's kind of made to look like that resin pen. You can control the tablet with the pen. The pen holder actually is like a replica of one of their leather pen holders for your desk.
Mm.
And I think that detail is cool as well. Plus, like I said, the whole pen thing. The pen selections are, different replicas of their fountain pen tips. So I think that attention to detail in itself is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Again, not $870 cool, but I think it's cool. And I think some people went into it looking at how much it costs, and then they just went to trash the tablet because they were mad they didn't send it to them and they didn't want to go spend the money on it. And it's a luxury item. No luxury item is worth the money you're paying for it. But you pay for it.
You're
so
paying for the name.
when
It's luxury.
when like your rival in business has to come meet with you in your office, you be like, haha, this is what I do with my money. What do you do? You buy suits off the rack. They do stuff like that. I buy suits off the rack. I don't have a tailor that comes to my office and measures my arms for my suits.
You will. You gotta speak it, put it out there.
Nah, if I had the money like that, then I have a shoemaker come make
Lord.
custom Jordans to fit my feet,
Lord.
or come
I
make
could
me
only imagine.
handmade Cuban right there, big rocks in it. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you all for checking out Tech Trapper Live, coming to my little corner of YouTube tonight, spending some time with us. Thank you, Sharon, for hanging out with us. She Inc. As always, we love to have you here, along with Robert as well.
We had Brian.
We had Brian. Then we have some people from Vancouver.
That was Brian.
That was Brian from Vancouver.
Yep. And Hope came through.
Hope did come through.
Thank you.
Thank all of you guys. Thank everybody who came out. Go check out. Oh, I did my Pen Star review finally. And like all my Pen Star reviews, people hate Pen Star, so they don't go watch it. But if you just are bored tonight, go check out the Pen Star review. Let me know what you guys think of the tablet. Like I said earlier, check out Dave over at Tablet Tech. He has a good review out on the Remarkable. Like always, Ed over at Organized for Change. He does some good content. So go check out his content. And hope to see you guys, if you're a part of the Rants About Tech community, on the Rants About Tech show tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central, 10 Eastern.
It's Brian first time watching. Well, thanks for stopping by, Brian. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Or just keep coming by, Brian.
That too.
No pressure, but I'm glad that you showed up. I hope we were entertaining and I hope we were informative as well. And I'm glad that you stopped by, Brian. And thank you guys for checking us out tonight. See you guys on Friday. I'll be by myself because Sweetie's still going to be flying the friendly skies. So if you fly airline this week and you happen to run into a tall, light-skinned, blonde lady with some nice glasses on, and she looked like she was on us live, just say, hey, how you doing?
And I'll speak. Hey.
All right, guys. See you guys later. Good night.
Good night, guys. See you next time.